Hi. I was just wondering if you could speak a little bit to the importance of having an altar or murtis or images that you look to or pray to, the more physical objects outside of yourself.
Well, it's not important unless it's important to you, first of all. Sometimes it's not important because you can't connect to it, and sometimes it's not important because you've connected so deeply that the forms aren't important anymore. So it could go either way. But one of the main reasons to have an altar where you practice every day and to have things like Murti's images or pictures on it or objects is because it's beautiful, and you can create a space that is magnetizing and causes you a feeling of enjoyment and desire to be in that space and do your practice. The experience of enjoyment is of our just ordinary enjoyment is on a continuum with the very profound enjoyment that all of this reality is experiencing. And that has a lot to do with aesthetic enjoyment. So in this tradition, we pay attention to aesthetics quite a bit, and it's very colorful, and some would even say over the top. But that if you create a beautiful altar, you'll be attracted to it, and you'll experience more enjoyment while you're there, and you'll be there longer and go there more. So that's on one level. On another level, when you're doing certain kinds of practices, or you have a teacher, or you're relating, you feel related, or you feel attracted to or in connection with certain deities, for most people until later stages of practice, having a form there that you can relate to makes it easier for you to focus. So, and it also makes it harder for you to fantasize. We can perhaps have an easier time falling into fantasy or trance or just being in a state of conceptual or intellectual relationship with presence if there's no form to focus on. But if there's a form to focus on, especially like a teacher, then there's a little more reality to our experience of presence. In this tradition, and in also Dzogchen and other traditions like it, there's more focus on your relationship with a teacher, or in the Buddhist traditions, Padmasambhava, that helps you to basically realize more about being human, how to be human, than there is on deities. So there's deity practice, but a greater focus is on the teacher. And relating to the teacher when you sit down to do your practice is an important thing. You're relating to the enlightened aspect of the teacher that is the same as your own essence nature. And you're discovering that in yourself more under the guidance of another human being who can teach you how to be more fully human. So having an image is helpful for that. Later on, you might not need any images, but for a long while they're helpful. And that being said, if you don't want any images, then that you don't have to have them. The only thing that matters is, are you practicing? Are you really being in your practice while you're practicing and not just going through the motions? And are you practicing in a way that's beneficial for you? That's really all that matters. And having pictures and statues or not having them, that's really up to you.